guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a quick review, and that is the Silisponge that I got from the original company that started the whole silicone sponge rage, and it's from Molly Cosmetics. Now this Silisponge, I have to tell you that I had to wait for almost a month and a half to get this because it was totally sold out. I think Molly Cosmetic is a very small brand that just caters to a few liquid lipsticks and a few eyeshadows, and then they came out with this very innovative sponge that is made out of silicone. Living under a rock. Then a Silisponge is basically like a beauty blender made out of silicone, which they said was a game changer because a beauty blender is a very sponge-like material, obviously. So when you put your foundation on the sponge, it completely absorbs all your your foundation, your liquid foundation, and there's a lot of wastage. Whereas the Silisponge, whatever that you apply on the sponge, it doesn't soak up anything because it is silicone, and at the same time when you apply it onto your face, it's supposed to give you a very smooth application, a very flawless finish, and at the same time there is no wastage of any product. The few people that got the Silisponge did their reviews, and the few that could not, they got an alternative for the Silisponge, and that is by using their bra inserts. I did the unboxing of it on my Snapchat and on my Instagram. You guys need to follow me on my Snapchat and Instagram, especially on my Insta stories and Instagram account, because I do a lot of mini product reviews on my Instagram. I started that. I show you lipstick swatches, as well as I talk about products that have totally impressed me. So this one, I got this, and this is how the packaging came. It came in this very ordinary box, but inside it was sealed with Molly Cosmetics written on it, and at the back it says take a small amount of cream liquid product and go in circular motions back and forth to spread until it stops spreading further. There shouldn't be any product left on the Silisponge at this point. Tap repeatedly to blend and settle. Pay attention to edges. Hold the sides and fold to create a point for detailed application. And to clean it, you just use a mild soap to clean. Rinse with lukewarm water. I'm doing this first impressions right here. So inside it comes in a very transparent sealed packet. This is what the Silisponge looks like. It's so soft to touch, so smooth. I mean, it's smoother than your bra inserts. Very soft because it's like a complete silicone. It's almost like holding an implant. Not that I know about what it is to hold a boob implant. Let's get right into it. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Do hit that subscribe button and do hit the bell next to the subscription button so that you'll be notified, guys. I would truly appreciate if you could do both for me, because I work really hard in giving you really good content on YouTube, and it sometimes just is so disheartening when I see a lot of my subscribers not getting notified, or because of YouTube acting really crazy, I am losing a lot of subscribers, and it's really disheartening. Sometimes I just want to give up YouTube because of that. Already prepped and primed my face with my favorite primer. This is from The Ordinary. I have done, this is the high spreadability fluid primer, guys. This primer is absolutely, it's magical. This is around £5 for this primer. I do have an Insta post on what these ingredients are, why this primer is amazing, and I've spoken about the two other products that I bought from this company, and I'm not sponsored. I'm just telling you that this is absolutely brilliant. I am taking my Urban Decay all-nighter foundation. I'm taking about a good 2 pumps of it. I'm just going to take the smooth side of it, and I'm just going to dab that. Okay, and I can see that, it's not absorbing, so I just need a little, will go a long way. So let's just stop that. Okay, immediately I can notice, because it is not absorbing the foundation, all the product that is going on the sponge goes straight directly onto the face. So this will actually give you a proper coverage, Can you see that? There was absolutely nothing that the sponge absorbed because it is made out of silicone. And on the inner side, it is a little bit difficult to get to the edges of your nose, because with a beauty blender, the beauty of the beauty sponge is that you can just mold it once it's damp. But this one, I'm scared to it won't, but I'm just scared that it will just break. I don't think I need to go for a third pump of the foundation, because this seems to be covering the product pretty well. Seriously, hats off to people who come up with such ideas, See, I have a lot more foundation left, and it has already covered my... Very impressive, actually. Let me dab this again and again, because they said to keep dabbing it for smooth application. So I'm taking the clean side of it, and now I'm dabbing whatever is the excess. I have to say, definitely you can't compare this to any bra insert gels, because this works much better than the bra insert gel. Yeah, it did work for me, but it wasn't flawless. I've taken the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, my all-time favorite concealer, and I'm just going to run that under my eye, on the side of my nose, and that's it. I'm not going to town with this concealer. Okay, so you can take the edge, and you can definitely, it works much better. Oh wow, it actually blended my concealer pretty well, and I would say better than the beauty blender. Usually I go for the mini blenders from Real Technique. It's a small mini sponge. I'll insert the picture out here, or you must have seen me use it in the tutorial. But the big sponge, I'm not able to get to the inner corner, but I have to say that this has done a pretty remarkable job. Look at that. Can you see? It's pretty flawless. What I've noticed is it's because of the flatness of the sponge, you're able to, just press it and push it up against your skin much more better than a beauty blender. Now, usually if you want really flawless coverage, when you apply with a beauty sponge, always remember to, take that beauty sponge over here and just, press it really against your skin to get that very flawless coverage. That's what works with the Silisponge. It's easy to clean. I think it's more hygienic than a sponge, because it's not like one of those cushiony, pillowy sponge kind of material where bacteria can form. This is because it's got a flat surface, there's nothing absorbing in it. When you clean it out, also wash it out gently with mild soap, and you dry it, it is good to go for you to use it the next time, and it is more hygienic. So if you are acne prone like me, then I think the Silisponge can work for you. So I think I did beat that face really well. Look at it. It looks really nice, and it's applied flawlessly. I have got even the inner corner of my nose properly, and yeah, it's given me a very smooth, proper application. Now I'm going to apply my powder foundation, and I'll get right back to you. So what do I think about the Silisponge? I would rate this a good, I would say 8 out of 10, because this is just not one of those gimmicky products. This actually really works. It did make my my foundation go on really flawlessly. As you can see, it has completely settled down. If I have to compare this and a beauty sponge, I would say just stick to your beauty sponge, because if you know how to work your beauty sponge, that is, if you really dampen it, and when you press the beauty sponge completely against your skin, just like what the flat surface is doing out here, your beauty sponge is good enough. You don't need anything else. You don't need to go and crack your head or just fret over not getting this baby. Can you live without it? Definitely you can, because this is not something that you are going to die if at all you don't go and buy this product. If you get your hands on it, good enough for you. I shall leave the information in the description bar, so you can go and place your order, and you can be on the wait list, and when you receive it, you receive it. So this is my verdict on the Silisponge from Molly Cosmetics, and I would definitely say I'm giving it a good big thumbs up for it. So yeah, quite worth the purchase for sure, but it is not like one of those products that you cannot live without. Definitely your beauty sponge is as good as this one. It's just that this seeps in a lot more product, this a lot less. So I hope you enjoyed that review, and I shall see you in my next, and until later, mwah, bye for now.